What's up, y'all? Werewolf on the fucking track. I wish, man. I've been trying to get this shit to grow for the longest time. Um, anyways, all I want to tell you is you're doing it right. You're doing it right. You are doing it right. If they want to picture you as the villain, you better fucking pose. You are doing it right. Um, I have been doing my own personal readings for a little bit of time, just trying to work on, um, you know, myself for a little bit. Trying to make my life great, so that way I can help you make your life great. um, and some of the news that I was getting, man, if you ain't got haters, what's the point? Honestly, because they're the ones that are really motivating you. uh, I see no point in letting them tear you down. If you can't tell, I'm at work. So, as soon as I fucking start a video, people. I don't know what it is, but talking like in front of people is the most terrifying. I can talk on a screen. Maybe that's a part of my healing journey as well. I can talk professionally. I can speak to a manager, speak to a boss. I can convey information. Talking to people. Sorry. As I was saying, um, I got into a little bit of a lengthy reading here, and I started getting some really crazy shit. So you're going into a new opportunity, or a new opportunity is coming to you, and it's one that is really worth exploring. One full of some great things that you have actually been dreaming of, wishing for, manifesting for quite some time, and the universe may not had seen you as prepared just yet to take to accept these new things coming in for you, and suddenly suddenly things have been turning around. It could be whatever work that you've been doing for yourself. It could be the change in your environment, and so the change in your demeanor, or the way you react to things. Um, it's looking. I got the tower in reverse here, so it's like. I was gonna say, well, what I heard was starting from the ground up, but I also heard rebuilding. So maybe there's this chances for you to try some things you haven't ever tried before. Um, I keep hearing, say yes, say yes, give it a chance, say yes. So that's highly supported right now. Say yes. See where it goes. You get to make the decision about how you feel about it in the moment, but see where it goes. Just give it a chance. Um. So this new opportunity is all yours for the taking. And so you might be a bit selfish, like a bit. What's the word? Refined? No, like you're going to be holding on to it really tightly and probably not saying much about anything to anyone about what's going on for you. But that's actually for your highest good right now, because it'll give you the chance to kind of see who's actually interested in pouring into you, just as much as you pour into everything that you do. And that's where that rebuilding happens, because you'll start to notice that those good things that are meant for you, in this new opportunity, um, and that's not something you'll be taking for granted, because as long as things have been going on, you've been doing your own work to love yourself better, to even figure out what it means to really show self-care. Self-care is like the biggest thing here. And it's opened up your mind, your intuition. It'll be like a second quote, or like a sixth sense kind of thing, about who's not really there for you, or who's not really bringing the same kind of vibe, the same kind of energy, who's not putting any kind of passion into these things. um, the people that want to take from you, pretty much, like they want to use you. um, they're not they're not doing this to help you. They want to use your gifts for themselves, to benefit off of you. um, these are probably all things that you've actually seen before many, many times, throughout your life. um, I was actually like going through and kind of like reading this to myself as well, before I got on here. And I said something about not wanting to say it, but it being what it is. Trigger warning, please forgive me. Um, this this insight, this intuition that you're getting from these people that want to use you, might be coming from uh, trauma that you've been working through. We'll say that much. Like it's shit that you've already dealt with, over and over again throughout your lifetime. Um, and you'll realize like pretty freaking quickly, that something ain't right about this situation. Something ain't right about what's going on here. There's some kind of balance that you'll start to notice. Like you'll be able to. I wanted to say decisions. Like you'll be making decisions. Like it'll be like playing chess. Mm, I guess that's the best thing I can come up with right now. It'll be like reorganizing your collectibles, and putting the ones that you don't really care much for, the ones that you just decided to put up, back in the box, the ones that you probably don't like as much. And this could go for people, this could go for things that you actually do, hold on to, but really don't need. Um, I feel like that's really where this was all coming from. Is like, there's certain things that are gonna be trying to like hold you back, like trying to make you pause, trying to make you like slow down. But there is no slowing down, because you realize that there is like so much that you I heard haven't quite done yet, that you haven't done yet, um, there are things that you are still like really, really interested in accomplishing. Um, but again, there's people here. I get at least two people that really are going to be like trying to like pump fake you, like they're trying to boost your head up, but not because they want you to feel good about it. In fact, they're like trying to, what's the word? It's not love bombing. This isn't love bombing. This is, I got that this was something about pointing you in the wrong direction, like telling you you're doing a good job. But truth be told, the instructions that they gave you made the job worse. But the thing is, um, in some way, this will be affecting them more than it affects you. Um, these people, they don't have much drive or excitement for what they do in their life, and you are like this like free spirit, like really interested in exploring all these new things. And I guess it makes them feel a little out of place. um I had this feeling that like you'll be surrounded by older people that actually have knowledge that they can, provide to you to help you. Um, if you're that older person, then you could also be working with an older group, or people that also have, skills, wisdom to share, but they're not really interested in sharing because for some reason they there's some kind of like imminent threat that comes, like that goes through their mind, like that clicks in them, that runs through their brain when they're witnessing, what you're capable of. You could be around younger people. For the older folks, you could be around younger people that, it might seem like uh, they really aren't like, fond of you, but truth be told, you've got a lot of things that they can learn from you. And the last thing they need is another, I'm sorry to say it, but look, okay, younger, give me a break. They'll be like, we don't need no old heads trying to tell us how to do our job, like blah 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 blah. Like I'm I'm not in it for all of this. I'm just trying to work, type stuff. Um, but the thing is, um, they don't really have any drive. And I could say this for honestly all my, I guess it's my generation, but I do think I'm an old soul. So we'll say this for age base. My generation, I haven't really found many people like myself that are actually motivated um, to try new things, or to, to do it for their highest good, to do it to the best of their ability. So you're showing that you are really like, focused on this. Like this is something that you really want and that you'll cherish, that you'll put your best efforts into. And they're like, why are you trying so hard? Because I know I got the goods. Because I know it's going to get me somewhere good. I'm gonna prosper in all of this. Like, you have no clue where my goals and dreams are going, because if I asked you about yours, what would you tell me? Enough to pay your rent is what I'm hearing here. We're over that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm-hmm. Mm, mm. And that's like the energy I've been getting. So today's whoa. So I'm recording this at like 1 in the morning. So today's Thursday. And we're basically like pretty much through the week. So I'm gonna say I've been getting this kind of vibe like all freaking week, dude. Oh my goodness, this show is so fucking weird. All week like that. There's like these energy vampires that really don't know how to react to you basically doing better than them, because they had no idea that it could get better, and you're showing that, and they're just like, this isn't that's not a reality. Like, this isn't, you don't know what you're talking about. You might be surprised. My highest apologies. Well, I guess you didn't really notice anything happening, but my phone storage was like out of this world. I'm sorry, out of this world. And it was all because of downloaded music, like 30 megabytes. What the fuck am I downloading? um, so I had to turn off like the automatic downloads and all of this other stuff. Oh my gosh, 30 what the heck did I freak? Never mind. I left off mentioning just how great you've been doing. Amazing. All this drive that you have, and how like people are really noticing it. Well, they're noticing it so much that you might end up getting some folks that are trying to point you in the wrong direction. Trying to kind of like, they think you got a big head, so they trying to like shrink you down a little bit. And again, this is all stuff that you've already, witnessed before. So if you haven't seen it yet, you certainly should pay attention. The thing is, these people are going to be getting some kind of some customers walking through the hotel. But the fact that I keep getting interrupted tells me that that's exactly what they're trying to do, trying to keep you from making this progress. And that also relates me back to the storage. You'll probably be getting rid of a lot of things you really don't need. Making space for new things coming in, pretty much. Sorry. Oh. When I yawn, well, for me, well, actually, this is something I learned. When you yawn, it is a sign that you've either learned so much information that you need rest to process it. What was the other one? Or your body is asking for rest, which is an obvious one. All I know is that it's not about being annoyed by somebody, or like being bored of something. It doesn't mean that at all. It's a sign that your body is asking for something that you've been kind of ignoring. It's always about rest, but you either got too much information or your body literally can't process anything else. so when you actually saying in your head like I'm tired of this bullshit, and you start yawning, you ain't even, it's not even, it's going in one ear out the other. Like fuck it, I'm out. I'm walking away now. And they're gonna be sitting there like, yawning, like rude. Yup. Because I can't do this shit right now. I don't want to. But in fact, the bull swanky that seems to be trying to invade and make you look uber duper dumb is gonna turn out bad for the folks that are doing the dirty work. I get that. Karma might be turning around on them, or they'll be facing consequences because of the lack of respect that they've been putting out, trying to put you into this isolation, this little like trying to put you in your place, pretty much. And basically, they really want to deprive you of what you deserve, of your worth. But the thing is, like, you've already done this shit. Like, you've had enough of people trying to tell you who you are. So I got Knight of Cups right here. You'll be going on your own path. Like, if you can't get it from them, you'll be going somewhere the fuck else. Yeah, and basically that would be the upright position. But in this position, right next to the Knight of Cups, it basically like you refuse to forget who you are, and no one's gonna tell you who you are. So these fake emperors, these people that think that they they have some kind of superiority in this situation, are going to be flabbergasted. Like they're gonna be really surprised by the way that they start to lose, their own maybe their own worth, maybe their own value, but definitely like the materials, like all the things that they hold dear, like many of the stuff that is important to them, that actually wasn't important at all, and there's a chance like basically I'm getting that it's gonna be happening like in record times, and all because they decided to like try to hold you back. I really, really get that you are so freaking guided by the divine. Like, to the point where it seems like magic how all of this is happening for you. There are some big endings happening, but at this point, it's been something you've been praying will get better, and that is exactly where you're standing right now. It's just gonna take a little bit of time to do so. And for those people that thought that they could get over on you and try to like, make you feel less than, like tell you that you're not worth it, not valuable, they don't know their own freaking value. They're sitting ducks right now. Don't give any energy to this, because in fact it will bring you right back here, like I want to say rock bottom, but for some people it might be in the bed. Other people it might literally feel like they're dying on the inside. Either way, man, I'd like to say you are like, this is like royalty. You are royalty. You really set a standard for the newcomers, for the new age that's coming through, and I really get that that's exactly why you're supposed to be here. Even though these are both in reverse, I got the Six of Wands twice here. So, like, everybody sees that you have these great gifts, this great honor. It is, like, literally a pleasure to be around you. And don't freaking forget it. You are worth so much more than what this world has to offer. Otherwise, God wouldn't have woken you up this morning. If you don't believe in God, then whatever you believe in, your God, your divine, woke you up this morning, and every day after, every day before, because we're not in the future. So you've continued to get up day in and day out because you are meant to be here. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because that means them motherfuckers don't even know why they still doing what they doing. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I don't have a mantra, but I will tell you, make sure you take a look in the mirror and smile at yourself. And remember just how freaking gorgeous you are, babe. You are beautiful in every single way. Oh, man. See you later.